Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing 5 things that I miss about Chicago since I left, and then I'm gonna do 5 things that I like about Houston that I really don't have to deal with now that I'm not in Chicago. So let's go. Okay, so the first thing I miss about being in Chicago is the food. Like, I miss sharks, flavs. They got a Harold's out here, but you gotta drive like 30 some minutes from where I'm at, and then they take forever, so it's just not the same. So the first thing that I miss is the food, man. And they got good food options out here, but it's nothing like Chicago food. Like, I don't care what nobody say. All right, y'all. The second thing I miss about Chicago is the lakefront. Y'all, they don't have no type of like real lakefront with the skyline. Like, I miss that. Like, I miss that. All right, y'all. The third thing I miss about being in Chicago is just pulling up on my friends. Like, out here, I met a few people, but we just ain't pulling up on each other like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get to know somebody, do all that. But yes, y'all, I miss my people. But now I gotta mingle, get to know people, it's cool, but ain't nothing like your people though. Now I know the fourth one gonna sound crazy, but I miss the wind. I mean, it's so humid out here for no reason. Like, I miss that breeze. You know what I'm saying? It's so humid out here. Like, that's one thing. It give me Carbondale SIUC vibes. Like, Now, the fifth and last thing I miss about Chicago is not having to research stuff to find stuff. Unless you under Wacker Drive. If you get it, you get it. But yes, I have to research everything. Everything. I mean, you in a new state, so you got to, but oh my God. Now, 5 things I like about Houston that I don't have to deal with in Chicago. Let's get it. Now, the first thing that I appreciate about Houston is the weather. Like, it's only freezing cold for like a month and some change. Chicago, please. You go outside after you come from work, that's it. Ain't no leaving back outside. Like, it is cold in the wintertime, and I do not miss that at all. Now, the second thing I like about being in Houston is the Black excellence. Like, they take business to a different level out here, and people are really prospering on a different level out here than Chicago from what I've seen. And I lived on the south side. My family from over east. Don't care to go to the west side, and the suburbs is just dry to me. So, I can't do that. So, yes, that's one thing I like. Now, the third thing I like about living in Houston is you don't got to do the 1, 2, 3 step look back. Now, don't get me wrong. Everywhere you go, you have to watch your back, watch your surroundings, be aware of where you at. But if you know, you know. That's a good thing you ain't got to deal with. Now, the fourth thing I like about Houston is that they is live out here. And then there's always somebody stepping in Houston every other week. So I give it up to y'all. Y'all lit. I like the vibes. And then they got a lot of low-key places that you don't know unless somebody tell you about. And like from the outside, it'll look like a plain warehouse. But once you step in, it looks really nice. So like, I appreciate the different spots they got. And it's a lot to choose from. Now, the fifth thing I like about moving in Houston is that you get more for your money. Like, what I'm paying now, I would not be getting the type of amenities that I get if I was in Chicago. Because Chicago is like a New York. You don't really get a lot for your money unless you go all the way out to the suburbs. Like I said, I can't do the suburbs. So, and then that's another thing. You get a quiet feel, but you hit that corner on Westheimer, Houston, and it's back live. So it's like you got different places that you can dip off to that's real quiet, but you can go right back into the city because I cannot do the country. I cannot do. I would lose my mind if I do the country. So yes. But yes, y'all, that's it. Make sure y'all follow, subscribe. I'm gonna hit y'all with more things that I like about Houston that I'm finding out. And yeah, welcome to my page. Bye, y'all.